Hey Pisces, Ali from Indigo Ascension. I'm going to be doing your July 1st to the 15th reading. Yes, it is late, going by 3D time. So what I'm going to do is a reflective reading to see if the energies I'm connecting into reflect what you have been experiencing as far as energy, feelings, thoughts, situations, experiences for the first 2 weeks of July. Okay, if you haven't already, please do go ahead and check out your July reading. On the description box below, you're going to see links to my Facebook page and my website address to discover a little bit more about the work that I do as an intuitive energy healer. If this is your first time here, if you're returning, thanks for coming back. Okay, I'm just going to pull 3 soul cards for you guys, and I'm going to pull some tarot. Now, what I've done with the Zodiacs, Pisces, is connecting to your energy. And literally, I saw you on a little boat down a river, but you were excited. You were wanting to go down this journey. Maybe you've embarked on a new relationship. Maybe you've embarked on a new chapter in your life. Maybe you're not concerned about the past anymore. You just want to move forward. Okay, take it however it resonates. Your energy feels high. Your energy feels enthusiastic. Your energy feels exciting. And I almost see like you're on the lookout, like this journey. You know that this journey is taking you somewhere that's going to connect you in to important connections, okay, friendships or otherwise, people that are meant to cross your paths. You know that so whatever recent decisions you've been making, whatever choices you have decided to end in the recent past, whether it was tumultuous, whether it was difficult, that's not the energy I'm picking up on. I'm more so focused on the here and now and how excited I feel about moving forward. Like, I feel like everything was of purpose. Maybe there was a time in the recent past where you were sort of just floating along and not sure how to action, so you wouldn't have been using a paddle with your raft, you know what I mean? But the Pisces I'm connecting into, you're got your paddle, you've got your raft, and you're all systems go, okay? Like, make no mistake, Neptune is retrograde at the moment and it's affecting you guys a lot. It's activating a lot of energy in you guys. You know the new is here and wanting to be here. So maybe I'm connecting into Pisces in the timeline that are genuinely making changes and have recently made changes in their lives, okay? So relationships, career, love, take it however it resonates. You are excited about what's ahead, but you almost intuitively sense that you are going to be making connections that are of purpose, is what I want to say, is what I'm feeling. Let me just pull these tarot cards. But it's like this journey's only just begun, okay? So if it's a new relationship, if it's a new chapter in your relationship, this journey has only just begun. This new career, whatever the case may be, you know it's going to lead to something, and there's definitely a strong, steady progress energy to it rather than a lot of things happening on the sideline, but you're looking for that, okay? I do see here that I'm connecting in to many Pisceans that have gotten crystal clear about the ways in which they held themselves back. Now, like I said, the vision I was picking up on was a Pisces that was excitedly paddling down a river. Like, you were in control of that little raft. You were in control of the paddle. You were moving forward. You were not moving back. Like I said earlier, maybe in the recent past, your path was about really stopping still and really analyzing what these fears are, these self-imprisonment beliefs that truly keep us held back from moving forward. Like, there was an excited energy about you, Pisces. You were wanting to move forward on this thing, this relationship, this career, whatever the case may be, this new chapter. Like, you've gotten a lot of clarity. You've cut away what used to create this too, okay? Sometimes we need to disconnect from relationships. Sometimes we need to disconnect from energies. Sometimes we just have to go within and just roar like a lion. That's what you've got underneath all this. The Strength card showed up. To choose us, to choose our happiness, to choose enthusiasm, to choose excitement, to choose clarity, to really get out of this headspace. So congratulations, you really have successfully gotten out of this. This actually connects me into an old reading of yours where you were all in the head, all the swords were coming up. I'm not sure if it was an Instagram quick read or not, but I see here you've like, there's many Pisceans I'm connecting into that have made choices in the recent past, okay? 8 can be significant. Maybe the last 8 to 10 days, 8 to 10 weeks has helped you get clear to really move forward. Because in the past, you really wanted to charge ahead, like regardless. You were wanting to travel. You were wanting to move forward. You hated this stuck feeling. You wanted change to happen. And I feel I'm connecting into many Pisceans that have been that have orchestrated their own change. Okay, and that does, it alchemizes within us. Watch what you can achieve. Watch what you can bring into your life, Pisces, because you have made a choice to move forward, okay? Guided by the higher principles, guided by higher spiritual principles, okay? This can be downloads from higher self. This can be dream state. This can be just intuitive knowing, and that's also the energy I was picking up on as you're going down this river on a raft navigated by you, paddling forward excitedly. You knew, like intuitively know, there's a reason you have been drawn on this path. There's a reason you were drawn to make this decision. Like I feel like I'm going to be connecting into people that are relevant to me in my path. I don't feel like you've already met them. I think you will in the future, okay? So friendships, networks, clients, whatever the case may be, invaluable partners, people that will cross your path for a reason is what I keep hearing, Pisces. So keep an eye out on that. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could certainly be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, and another Pisces. It could certainly be someone that gets the fire going with you again, that you just have an emotional connection with, that this person gets me, okay? I feel friend in this. I feel like you're making new friends. You're making a new connection that resonates to you. I'm certainly feeling like I've got something to feel excited about, and I'm celebrating successes too. Like that energy I was picking up on, you're going down this river on a raft, navigating that, and you're excited. You know something's coming up, certain connections are coming, something significant and worth celebrating is coming into your life. It's really helping you act confident, feel confident, and know that you've made choices for the right reasons, okay? So if you're not feeling that yet, you certainly will be. I could certainly be connecting into Pisces that are still processing these heavier energies and needing to get clear, okay? So watch what happens when you choose to follow your higher self. Watch what happens when you decide to move forward regardless, because you're choosing expansion. And you know what, with Jupiter in retrograde, the way in which we process opportunity, some of us hold ourselves back, some of us say yes, some of us say maybe, some of us freeze. It really is unique to the individual. And if you're doing something different to what you've always done, Pisces, you are growing and expanding. If you took a risk, if you said yes to life, if you said yes to love, okay? There's an expansion here guaranteed. Maybe last October was significant for you. Maybe May has been significant, May to July, to get you going, to get you really out of this headspace that was almost vital that you had to get clear of. I feel like these are even people around you that were not good for you that you had to cut away. Because you are expanding, your path is expanding, you know, where you're going is expanding. You're on that raft. I don't need to have someone sitting next to me. I'm ready to just navigate this and keep going. I'm excited about what lies ahead. I'm not really focused on the past. I'm not focused on what's happening around me. I'm really navigating forward. And many Pisces I'm connecting into will be excitedly celebrating wins, successes, new friendships, enjoying social time, okay? And really feeling like you're connecting to that divine creativity, that, and feeling like you like how you look, how you feel, and you're liking how people make you feel, these new connections. The energy has shifted and changed is what I'm saying. Like that's a really different energy. Like see how it's like boom, boom, and then boom. That's different, isn't it? It's really like a vibration up kind of stuff, but it's at your will and choosing. You've navigated this. You had to receive the truth. You had to get true with yourself. You had to cut something away in order to shift this. Like you've chosen to pick up that paddle, okay? I feel like in many ways, many Pisceans were probably quite stuck. Go back to Aquarian season, okay? You were feeling quite controlling, and I'm going to be honest here, there's controlling energy here about how we embrace expansion. And that could be simply fear. And that's definitely what's clarified by the Eight of Swords. But watch what happens when we embrace fearlessness, Pisces, and we say yes to expansion. We say yes to life. All right? Maybe you had to disconnect from your emotions in order to make a start. Maybe you had to really embody this energy of the King of Swords, where he doesn't allow his emotions to get in the way. Because he wants to make a start on something. He wants to hang on to this sense of stability, this sense of a new foundation, or this vision I've got. I know why I'm going this way, or why I need to go this way. More importantly, why I need to disconnect and get clear about the purpose of the past. All right? Maybe you're connecting into an Aquarian, Gemini, or a Libran, okay? What I am going to say, maybe the first 2 weeks has offered you this oscillating energy of excitement, purpose, forward direction, but also dipped you back a little bit, like you're still like is it the right choice, or have I made the right decision? Okay, because I feel like there's something here where you're still sitting on the fence and doing a bit of research. This could be quite practical, where you've embarked on this new journey and you do need to research. You can't quite, like there was a celebration and there's an excitement in the Three of Cups energy and then a holding back energy. Okay, maybe that's necessary because you're still gathering information. That could be because you're meeting new people and you're still holding yourself back from this new connection. Maybe you're holding yourself back from being fully yourself, okay, in this new job, this new path, whatever the case may be. You're still doing some research and sitting on the fence about something. I feel like I need to clarify that. I don't feel like it needs your courage, because I feel like that's in the past. You have embraced courage. You've gotten clear. Like, you're on a trajectory already, but I see it's almost like it's a little bit of a stalemate, but of purpose. Yeah, again, you're holding back for a reason because of loss. Okay, look, you know what? I'm going to say, don't hold on to the memories of the past. Don't hold on to the memories of loss. Don't hold on to the memories of things not working out, or this thing, this relationship, this path will just lead me to another raging rapid, okay? Because the water feels calm, it feels purposeful, like I'm in control of that raft and paddle. You know, you're excited, but maybe there's a part of you that's looking back and looking to the side, and have I made the right choice? And am I actually glancing the scene because I'm looking for danger? Okay, so don't allow your fears to overtake you, is what I do want to say. Step into your highest element, Pisces. Embody this Queen of Cups energy, who is the mother of the zodiac, of the tarot, okay? They're all mothers, but she's the nurturer. She's the nurturer, okay? She nurtures her emotions. So don't nurture your fears to the point that you allow them to take over. Talk to them like you would a child. Talk to them like you would an afraid child, more importantly, is what I do want to say. Yes, the losses of the past are relevant. We are right to hold back in discernment, but we are also stripped of our opportunities to expand if we're holding back in distrust. Okay, the energy of distrust can keep us trapped here. Like, I see there's a really big expansion and a push-pull, and this is, I can safely hold back and still be discerning here, but if I'm doing this, that ultimately blocks me from growth. Okay, so I do want to say to the Pisces that I'm connecting into, don't allow yourself to oscillate down the spiral, is what I do want to say. There's a risk here of you oscillating back into old memories, old fears, old ways of thinking, okay? Allow the new to enter your life. Allow the new love to enter your life. Allow yourself to experience excitement, because that's what this is. It's almost like, oh, but all good things never last, is what I want to feel here when I see these four like that. Don't oscillate down into that negative thinking. Enjoy the good while it's here, Pisces, okay? You don't know where that journey will meander to. And yes, you're always in control. You can always choose to go backwards, or to pull up and take a break, and to decide if moving forward is the best way. You can choose to completely change that raft if it's not working for you anymore. Okay, but don't allow yourself to get stuck in old memories, is what I'm going to say. Old losses, the old ways in which you held yourself back, because there's a very big difference between that energy and this energy. Okay, so notice the triggers, because this is a lighter version of it, because this can very quickly spiral down into that. So nurture that, mother the part of yourself that in fear chooses to spiral down. When good things happen, you know, it's that, what I'm feeling here, guys, is good things don't last, okay? So if you're on a good wicket, if things are going good, like, allow yourself to experience that. Allow yourself to experience those happy days. You don't always have to be in survival mode, you know. Chiron is retrograde at the moment, guys. Chiron is the wounded healer. And in many ways, we are living our lives reacting to the pains of our past, because we're always in survival mode. It triggers old childhood wounds, it triggers old memories, and we are in retrograde season. A lot of stuff is triggering, you know, your future. The future version of you is a completely different version to the past version of you, who is a different version to your present, okay? We don't have to keep reacting to life in the same way. We can choose to respond to it in different ways. But I feel like I need to tell the Pisceans that I'm connecting into to say yes. Keep going. Keep navigating that raft the way in which you're doing it. More importantly, mother yourself. Don't wait for someone to take your fears away by controlling the energy, by
thinking things need to go a certain way. Mother yourself through every fear and watch what you can achieve when you do, because you recently have. You recently have actively chosen to push yourself outside of a stuck energy, actively chosen to get out of the Eight of Swords is a huge feat, guys. Make no mistake. It's not the Two of Swords, okay? It's not just an impasse energy. It's actually quite deeply embedded fears and feeling like I'm surrounded by them. Now I've got a headache. Like, you've really gotten clear about how you can be your own worst enemy too, is what I want to say, Pisces. All right? Remember the journey of the recent past where you courageously said yes to life and you expanded, whether you welcomed new friends into your life, whether you welcomed a new career, a new path, this new chapter in your marriage, a new connection, okay? Like you said, like I feel like there's a reinvigoration here. There could be many Pisceans out there that are saying, like I just said Leo, I was going to say Leo, that have begun a new relationship or reinvigorating a relationship with a Leo. Watch what happens in Leo's season for this beautiful emotional new beginning. And more importantly, it's actually an emotional beginning with you. After the last 2 years where you have been battling almost every fear, okay? This is that Two of Swords energy I was talking about. Like, you've come a long way, Pisces. Don't ever forget that. There's a story here that probably spans 8 years where you actually had to put some boundaries down. But I'm going to say this. The Six of Coins, okay? Seven of Wands, Six of Coins. There's been an ascension here. But the ascension was all about you putting down boundaries with yourself. Where you've stopped yourself from believing in the best. Where you have stopped yourself from allowing life to say yes to you. And you've perhaps even pushed it back. Okay? There was a karmic balancing here that had to happen. All right? And karmic balancing goes deep. It's everything about the energy that we emit, the energy that we engage in, the ways in which we're allowing ourselves to keep ourselves held back. Because, you know, it's what we want for others is what we ultimately want for self. Now, if you believe that everyone around you, she or he deserves that success, so do you. You deserve that success too, Pisces, okay? Everything we put out there, everything we believe about others and the world around us is what is true and real for us. And I feel like there are many Pisceans that had to put your ascension journey, your ascending out of old ways was about you putting boundaries down with yourself, where you stopped yourself from expanding in one way or another, okay? For fear of loss. And it's almost like this happiness energy where I can't truly believe in genuine happiness because I've got to prepare myself. I've got to always maintain battle ready in case the shit hits the fan, is what I want to say here. There's some beautiful clarity. Like, Leo season is relevant for you guys to really celebrate the success. But it can go either way, Pisces. I'm going to be honest. You can oscillate down in old ways of thinking, being, doing. But you've come a long way. Remember that. Remember this commitment to yourself, okay? Because there's something beautiful here worth celebrating. And if your ultimate goal is emotional equilibrium and to genuinely feel excited about your path, to feel confident about who you are, and to really celebrate the sun in your life, what brings life force to you, then say yes to every opportunity to expand and grow. And sure, sometimes it's going to look like this. Sometimes it's going to cost us a little bit when it comes to karmic investment, okay? Sometimes we have to be humble and honest and put some boundaries down with self and others. But if it leads to this, it is worth the investment. Okay? No more holding yourself back. Maintain that momentum of excitedly traveling down the river. This was about you genuinely connecting into the empowered energy of empathy. We can say that we are empaths and truly feel and be emotional sponges. And you guys are. You are emotional sponges, Pisces. But to be empathic with self is when we put down a boundary line and say no more playing that old version of me, no more engaging my old fears, no more listening to the old voices in my head. I choose empathy for self. And with that, I am empowered so that I can genuinely connect into my purpose. I feel like there's a big healing journey here. A lot of Pisceans have been through, are going through, okay? And it was really about addressing the energy of fear and how you allow that to permeate pretty much every fiber and cell of your life in one way or another, whether you experience that fear energy in the way in which you connect and love, the way in which you allow yourself to be seen or not, the way in which you put yourself out there, the way in which you embrace expansion. Like, there's an 8-year story here, guys, okay? In one way or another, the significant events that happened across the last 8 years has been about you obliterating how fear has navigated you. But the Pisces that I'm connecting into, that vision I had, that's not about fear. You weren't running from anything. You weren't trying to steer that little raft away. You were excited, okay? You were navigated by purpose, okay? Maybe in the first 2 weeks of July, as we approach the middle of the month, there's going to be a heartfelt expression, okay? Connecting into the softer side of life, softer side of you as you move away towards more peace and calm, and accept the gift of new love in your life, loving life again, okay? It looks good, my lovely Pisces, but that was your reflective reading for the first 2 weeks of July. If it resonates, please do like, share, comment. More importantly, let your other empath, sensitive and intuitive friends know where to find the channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out the Instagram page where you're going to see your quick read for this week of July the 13th. I post them every weekend for the Monday following. All right, Pisces, that was your first fortnight of July. I will be posting your second fortnight of July in the coming week. Your monthly is already up on the channel. Go check it out if you haven't already. Take care.